How would you like to get free transport in the capital, London? Well, there's great news if you're an illegal immigrant, because it has been sensationally exposed that Sadiq Khan is being urged by Labour politicians in the London Assembly to give free transport to all asylum seekers in London. And yes, that does include illegal immigrants. Yesterday, the London Assembly passed that hugely controversial motion in favour of bus passes for people seeking asylum, which the party claim is to help with essential journeys, to help their well-being. Now, is this fair, or is it yet another blatant abuse of taxpayers' money? Well, I can now speak with the Executive Director of Migration Watch, Mike Jones, who joins me now on the show. Mike, welcome to the show. Always an absolute pleasure to have your company. Well, quite simply, the world's your oyster. If you're an asylum seeker, you get a free Oyster card. Now, that's something that precious few other Londoners get. Is this a fair use of taxpayers' money? Because it's not a free bus pass. It's paid for by taxpayers. Or is it a blatant waste of money?
It's quite remarkable, isn't it, Martin? You know, Labour have been busy slashing the winter fuel allowance and raising the price cap on bus fares from £2 to £3. But here they are now in the London Assembly urging Sadiq Khan to subsidise the transport costs of illegal immigrants, people who have destroyed their documents, abused Britain's hospitality, entered into deals with criminal gangs while failing to claim asylum in other safe countries. You know, it's a topsy-turvy political system where the values of the political class are completely at odds with the values of the British public.
And Mike Jones, they say this is to help with essential journeys. I wonder what that means. I've got a little picture I'd like to put up on the screen now for you, Mike. You'll be well familiar with this. Every asylum seeker in an asylum seeker hotel in Britain gets a free bike. That's my local asylum seeker hotel. It's in Peckham. It used to be a Fools and Horses themed hotel. Now only fools and asylum seekers try and book a room there. It's festooned with free bikes outside. They get them for free. They can use their bikes. They can get on their bikes to go to the hospital, get on their bikes to do whatever they need to do. That's supplied for free. Why on earth, if this is how they can get around London, we're all being urged to cycle, we're all being urged to go green. They've got free bikes. Why do they deserve a free Oyster pass on top?
Well, not only do they get free bikes, there's also a travel allowance for attending mandatory meetings that are arranged by the Home Office. So, you know, with these compulsory meetings, migrants already have free travel. But this motion in the London Assembly wants to take it a step further and, you know, just give them complete travel around London and elsewhere. As you say, it's a gross waste of taxpayers' money, and the priorities of the political class are not in line with the priorities of the British people.
And Mike Jones, it makes you wonder, you know, what they need to be doing getting around London. I mean, they're not allowed to work because they're asylum seekers, although there are a suspicious amount of Deliveroo bikes outside many of these hotels. We've done our own stings here at GB News, shown oftentimes that they filter into the black economy. We know also that asylum seekers are getting free passes into London into London tourism hotspots. Isn't it wonderful? Everything seems to be rolled out on a red carpet if you come to Britain illegally.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to realise that the values of the political class are more in line with those of the global elite. The national interest doesn't really factor into their thinking. And obviously, it's the hard-pressed taxpayer who gets shafted. And what really sticks to the craw here is that the Conservative Party in the London Assembly, allegedly a centre-right party, didn't vote against the motion. They abstained. You know, ask yourself, why didn't they vote against it? It was just one Reform AM who took a stand. You know, clearly the Tories' mates in Islington and Hackney are more important than for them sticking up for Conservative voters.
OK, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us on that. It's the Executive Director of Migration Watch, Mike Jones. Thank you very much.